In today's video, I'll be sharing with you every single fragrance I wore over the past week. If you're interested, then just keep watching. My name is Ayesha from simplyayesha.com. Here on YouTube, I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're interested in, please subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So as I said, today's video will be talking about every single fragrance I wore over the past week. If you've never seen one of these videos from me, it is a series. I will link the playlist. I do these videos every couple of weeks, and in them, I do them very relaxed. So I come on to you guys every single day when I'm spraying a fragrance or right after I spray to let you guys know what the fragrance is, a little bit about it, and why I chose that fragrance for the day. At the end of the video, I come back on and give you guys my 3 standout fragrances for that week, whether they be standouts for good reasons or bad reasons. Now, usually this is the portion of the video where we go ahead and get into the fragrances, but in this video today, before we get into the fragrances, I did want to answer a question that I get kind of regularly. And the question kind of had something to do with, how do I wear so many of my fragrances? How do I wear so many fragrances in a week? And I feel like if you've watched these videos for a while, then you probably already know the answer to that question. But not all of you have been watching these videos. So if you have not, this answer is for you. The way that I wear so many of my fragrances throughout the week, meaning I wear usually 2 fragrances, sometimes 3 fragrances a day. The way that I do that is I am a 2 shower a day person. Judge me if you want. I don't care. I take 2 showers a day typically. So generally I take a morning shower and I take a evening shower. And because I take an evening shower, if I need to just get up and go work out early in the morning, I don't typically take a shower before that workout. That's how sometimes I can get 3 fragrances in, because say if I start a day, right? I'm clean. I wake up feeling clean. I get ready to go work out. So I'll spray on a lightweight fragrance. And then after I'm done working out, I'll come home, take a shower, get dressed for the day. I spray on another fragrance. And then at the end of the evening, I shower, put on my pajamas, I spray on another fragrance. And so I know some of that question kind of comes from, okay, like if you spray on a fragrance at night, you mean to tell me you can't smell it in the morning? And the answer is most of the times I cannot smell it in the morning because of the fragrances I choose for nighttime. Sometimes I can smell it in the morning, and generally I'll tell you guys, like, you know, I smelled it in the morning, so I didn't spray anything on or whatever. But another thing that kind of saves me is that I do not spray my pajamas, okay? So when I spray my fragrances at night, I don't go heavy-handed on them unless I'm going out at night. But generally, like if it's a night at home, I don't go heavy-handed on my fragrances. I do not spray my pajamas. And when I take my showers at night, I'm usually up for at least another 2 hours before I get in the bed. So I never feel like my sheets are like drenched in my fragrance, because that was a question I got too, like how do my fabrics hold up with all my fragrances. And yeah, I don't feel like my sheets are ever drenched in fragrance because I don't spray a ton on my skin and I don't spray my clothes. And by the time I get in the bed, I just don't feel like my sheets pick up that much of my fragrance. Now, of course, that's going to be different for everybody. But for me, like I never spray my fragrance and then get directly in the bed. Generally, if I'm going to take a shower and then immediately get in the bed, I don't spray on anything. And then to kind of further like clarify that question, even though I do wear some beast mode fragrances, when I get in the shower, generally after I shower, the way that I shower with my hot water and scrubbing my skin, not with the actual like physical exfoliant, but actually like the motion of scrubbing my skin with my washcloth, or if it is my day to do a scrub or whatever. The way that I shower, when I get out, I do not smell my fragrances on my skin anymore. The only time that I have ever smelled a fragrance after showering is if it got in my hair, or like sometimes I will spray on a fragrance like on my hand or somewhere if I'm testing a lot of fragrances. If I spray on a lot of like direct sprays on my skin right before I take a shower, because I have done that before because I'm just like testing it out and I know I'm getting ready to take a shower. Sometimes then after I shower, I can still smell a little bit of it, but generally that is just like very localized spray. So hopefully that makes sense. Now let's go ahead and get into this week's fragrances. Hey all, happy Sunday. So it's actually a little bit later in the day. I didn't have time to do this before I left the house. But today the fragrance I'm wearing is Teriyaki by Lattafa. This is a sweet, kind of caramelized, vanilla, fruity, lightly floral, but deep scent. Anyway, yeah, I decided to wear this today because I'm actually trying to get my final opinions on a video on like a comparison between this LaBelle and Kayali Rock Sugar. So yeah, I decided to wear it today to church, and yeah, this is what I'm wearing for today. Hey y'all, it's Sunday night. So I was just putting a fragrance away, and because I had to get my step stool, I was like, you know what? Let me just wear something from this same section. So the fragrance I put away was this one. This is Coeur de Anges. I think that's how you pronounce it, from Atelier d'Ors. So that was the fragrance I was putting away. But the fragrance I'm going to wear tonight is none other than Baby Cats by YSL. So I love this fragrance. It is definitely more of a wintertime fragrance, and it's one that I don't wear a ton. So I was like, you know what? I just feel like wearing it tonight. So I know this is a little heavy for bedtime. This is a like suede, leathery vanilla with a lot of spices and probably some incense as well. But this could be a little bit heavy for bedtime, but I'm actually not like, whenever I take my showers, y'all, I take them right after my kids go to sleep. So, or right after they go to bed. So it's really, I'm usually up like another 2 hours or so before I go to bed. So by the time I go to bed, I feel like this would have died down enough. And when I spray my fragrances for bedtime, I do not typically overspray a ton. And I don't spray my pajamas. I just spray my skin, because a lot of times I will wear my pajamas more than one night, just depending. So yeah. Anyway, tonight we wearing Baby Cat just because, like, no special reason besides it was up here and I wanted to wear it. Hey y'all, happy Monday. So I'm showered and dressed for the day, and today I'm wearing Reflects d'Ambre by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. I have a whole video talking about this, but basically this is kind of a transparent ambery scent that has some sweetness to it. I believe it may have like honey, I'm not sure, but it has some resinous sweetness to it, and it's gorgeous. So I just really wanted to wear this today. So even though like my clothes look like crap today, like I have on a shirt that's probably like 10 years old, okay, and some sweatpants. So even though my clothes don't match this fragrance today, I really just wanted to wear it. So I decided to just wear it anyway. So yeah, this is what I'm wearing for today. Hey y'all, it's Tuesday night, and tonight I started out by applying my lemon custard body lotion from Philosophy, and this smells just like it sounds. And then my fragrance for tonight is Bake by Acro. This is a lemony vanilla. It starts out kind of like a sharp lemon, and then it eventually progresses into more of a gourmand. So you get that kind of like baked smell in addition to the lemon. So you have to be, I think you have to really like lemon to like this one. But it is like a lemon vanilla gourmand type scent. So anyway, I decided to go for this tonight because I wanted something, initially I wanted something fresh, but then I also wanted something cozy. And I was like, you know what? Maybe one of my lemon gourmands. And honestly, I don't reach for this that much. I do enjoy it. But I was like, you know, let me wear Bake instead of going for the one that I normally reach for at bedtime when I'm feeling like this. So yeah, this is what I'm wearing for tonight. Good morning, y'all. Happy Tuesday. So I'm in a little bit of a rush today, so I'm going to be quick. But the fragrance I'm wearing is Sunny Side Up from Juliet Has a Gun. This is a coconut, sandalwood, synthetic kind of scent that I absolutely love. And it's on my tray this month, and I didn't know what I wanted to wear. And like I said, I'm kind of in a rush. So I grabbed from my tray, and I felt like this would be a good choice because I'm just going to personal training session at the gym. So yeah, this is what I'm wearing for this part of the day. Hey y'all, it's still Tuesday and I am showered and dressed for the day. And so I started out by applying this body oil from Saltaire. This is the Pink Beach body oil that smells like a light coconutty scent. And it's not too heavy, so I feel like it kind of goes with any type of fragrance, but specifically any type of tropical smelling fragrance. So I started out by applying that. Next, I went in with Blue Heart from Thameen. So this is a saffron and coconut woody scent. However, this coconut is not like super tropical, not like sweet sunscreeny. It's more of like the meat of a coconut, but it does provide some creaminess. And then the saffron in here is airy, but it's also kind of like more spicy. It doesn't really go the Baccarat Rouge route. So this was the first fragrance I applied. And on top of it, I layered vanilla powder from Matiere Premier. This is a vanilla and coconut scent. Probably in my last video, you would have heard me talk more about this because this has been a favorite over the past month and I've never layered it. So I decided today that I wanted to layer it with Blue Heart because I just felt like it would be a great combination. So yeah, that's why I picked it for today. Hey y'all, it's Tuesday night and it's later than I normally take a shower. So tonight I started out, after my shower, I started out by applying the Santal Bloom Nourishing Body Oil. This is a sandalwood oil. It's not too heavy. And the fragrance that I decided to put on top is the Santal and Vetiver body spray. This is not a perfume, but I decided to go for this because it's pretty late, so I'm not going to be up long. So I didn't really feel like I needed a perfume, but I still wanted to smell good. So I applied this as my scent for tonight, and it's just like a easygoing sandalwood scent, quite calming, very spa-like. I forgot to mention it earlier, but I also used this body wash. So the Salt and Stone Santal and Vetiver body wash I used in the shower. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing for tonight. Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. So today I am wearing a new fragrance for me. This is from the brand Obvious and it's called Pistache. I heard about this from a YouTuber I watch and for some reason her name has escaped me, but I will link her channel. But anyway, I've had this a couple weeks, but this is actually my first time wearing it. I've been holding it for a haul, but I really just wanted to wear it today. And today I have a hair appointment, so I didn't want to wear anything too strong, and I also was just like in a relaxed mood, so I didn't really want to, not really relaxed mood, but I don't know, I'm not in the kind of mood where I wanted to wear like a very projecting strong or sweet fragrance. So I just went with my mind and wore this. No other reason than that. This is a pistachio scent. So I'm not going to really tell you much about it. It is a pistachio scent, but it's kind of light and airy. But that's pretty much all I have to say about it because like I said, I have never worn this. So yeah, this is what I'm wearing for today. Hey y'all, it's Wednesday night and I just showered and I started out by applying this vanilla musk oil. Well, I actually mixed this in with my unscented body cream and I applied this as my base layer to start out. And the fragrance I'm wearing tonight is Amouage Material. This is a vanilla, but it's a spicy resinous vanilla. It's warm. It's not extremely sweet. I would not call this a gourmand vanilla, but there is something like so cozy about this. And I decided to go for this tonight because I haven't worn it in a while. I knew I wanted to wear something cozy. And I was watching a video. Somebody mentioned not liking the House of Amouage. And this popped into my head. So even though that person didn't like the House of Amouage, y'all can see I love the House of Amouage. So this popped into my head and I felt like this would be a great choice for tonight. So yeah, this is what I'm wearing for tonight. Hey y'all, happy Thursday. So I am up and dressed for the day. I'm getting ready to run a couple errands and I just wanted to smell pretty and I'm still kind of testing this fragrance out. So this is Quattro Pizzi by Xerjoff. This is their newest release. Unfortunately, I already scratched the bottle a little bit. It's a kind of sweet floral scent. That's all I'm gonna say about it right now because like I said, I'm still trying to test it out and I like to get my thoughts together before I share them. So yeah, I decided to go for this today just because I felt like smelling pretty. So this is my scent for today. Hey y'all, it's Thursday night. So I started out by applying this marshmallow oil. I mixed it in with my unscented body lotion to give me a base. And then the fragrance I'm wearing tonight is Killian Princess. So this, I feel like, is something that everybody knows and loves at this point. But it is a marshmallow scent that has a green tea note. It has a bit of ginger. So it's not just marshmallow. It's actually really pretty, but it's also, it has something unique to it. And I really just felt like smelling very like girlish tonight. I wanted something sweet, but I didn't want anything like thick and sweet. I feel like I'm at a point where a lot of the thick, like super gourmand vanillas are not really doing it for me right now. But something like this, oh my gosh, it's just really just called out to me. So I kind of knew I wanted to wear something marshmallow and I was like, why not wear Princess, okay? So yeah, that's why I'm wearing it for tonight. Hey y'all, happy Friday. So I actually forgot to film my early morning scent, but this morning to the gym, I wore 5 o'clock Eau de Jambre from Serge Lutens. I was kind of in a rush this morning. And so I grabbed something that was on my fragrance tray, which is here. And I felt like this would be a nice, easy reach. This is a ginger that is spicy and warm, but it's one that I'm trying to kind of really get to know. Because I feel like when I got it, I wore it, maybe a couple times, and then just it sat. So I'm trying to determine if I love this, and if so, I will use it more. And if I don't, then maybe it's time for it to go. But anyway, I started out by wearing this for the gym. Okay, so now I'm showered and dressed for the day, and I started out by applying this. This is, I don't know what, I think it's what it's called, from DS and Durga. This is like a fragrance primer or a very kind of like light, woody, aroma chemical type scent that can help to boost other fragrances. On DS and Durga's website, they say you can wear it alone, of course, but they suggest layering it over a fragrance. However, I layered it under because I don't know. I just felt like that would be more appropriate. So I put this on first. And this is just a travel spray that I got from Max Aroma. And then the fragrance that I'm wearing for today is Sparkling Joe by Wilhelm Perfumery. So this is a sparkling like champagne pear ambrette scent. It is really beautiful. It's very light and airy. It feels translucent on the skin. I don't smell it the most on me. To me, it kind of turns into a skin scent rather quickly, and that's why I decided to layer it this time. But I really love the kind of airy, lightweight nature. So we'll see how it does layered, but I really wanted something like airy, fresh, and clean. I didn't really feel like wearing a straight out citrus today, so I felt like this would be a good choice. It is a really beautiful scent. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing for today. Hey y'all, it's Friday night, and tonight I'm wearing Vanilla Oud by Virtus Paris. This is a heavy, like more so oud than vanilla, but the vanilla definitely kind of sweetens up, but it's very smooth. This is quite addictive. I feel like if you like things like YSL Baby Cat and Rosanna Mattel No. 5, then you will probably like this. This is not a dupe, but I feel like they're in the same family. But anyway, decided to go for this tonight because I wanted something just like heavy. I wore something light today, so I wanted something heavy. And my husband's out, so I don't have to worry about offending him with my fragrance tonight. So by the time he gets home, this will be like died down. So yeah, I decided to spray this on since it's an early shower night for me tonight. So yeah, this is what I'm wearing for tonight. Hey y'all, happy Saturday. I'm getting ready to go take my daughter to a hair appointment. So the fragrance I'm wearing for this part of the day is Dirty Rice by Born to Stand Out. This is a rice scent that is very comforting, calm, and I just really wanted to wear something easygoing that also felt kind of cozy, so I decided to go for this one. Hey y'all, it's still Saturday. I'm showered and dressed for the day, and the fragrance I'm wearing for today is Mandorlo di Sicilia by Acqua di Parma. This is a lightweight, translucent, kind of sparkling almond type scent. It definitely gives those kind of root beer vibes that you can get from almonds sometimes, or I call it my like Dr. Pepper type scent, but it's very light and airy, and I love it for summertime. I decided to go for this today because I didn't know what I wanted to wear, and since I got this bottle, I haven't worn it that much. This is my second bottle of this fragrance, so I have a lot of experience with it, but since I got my newer bottle, I feel like I haven't worn it that much, so decided to go ahead and wear it for today. Hey y'all, it's Saturday night, and the fragrance that I'm wearing for tonight is Tom Ford. Let's pull it out. Big boy. Tom Ford Vanilla Sex. So I have the big bottle. If you've not seen my reel about this, it's kind of a funny reel. I'll try to remember to link it. But I'm wearing this for tonight because I can't get enough. I smelled it last night, thought about wearing it last night, but I didn't, so I'm going to wear it tonight. This is a milky, almondy, vanilla, has some florals in it as well. It is not a safe blind buy, but it's one that I love, obviously. And for those of you who asked me, like with the big bottle, they don't come with the atomizer or anything. So I just decanted it into this bottle, or into this atomizer. I really wish I had a Tom Ford atomizer, but I don't right now. Maybe one day, who knows? But I just decanted it into this atomizer. And it's like one of these twisted ones I got from Amazon. I'll try to link it if I can. But yeah, I just decant it in there and spray it from there. I do still have my original bottle, but it's almost empty. So it's kind of doing that cat spit thing or camel spit thing where you can't really spray it out well, but I still just have it sitting up there. So yeah, that's what I am wearing for tonight. So again, I had another amazing fragrance week. I feel like at this point I should just stop saying that because I feel like, you know, my fragrance collection is popping for me anyway. If you're not in love with your fragrance collection, you need to reevaluate it. So generally all these videos, I feel like I have a great fragrance week, and I really felt like that this week. This week I did not go with a theme, so I was just at will to choose whatever fragrance I wanted to, and I really enjoy doing that. I do have 3 standout fragrances, so let's go ahead and get into them. Now this first standout is for a good reason and a bad reason, but mainly good. So first up is YSL Baby Cat. So this fragrance is one that I love. It is a suede vanilla. It has some incense in it. It's dark, it's spicy, it's beautiful. It's very like seductive, sexy. I love it. There's something quite addictive about this fragrance to me. And the reason it's a standout is because I don't wear this fragrance that much. So even though I love the smell of it, I don't wear this fragrance that much. And so the fact that I wore it this week at nighttime, even though I wasn't doing anything, I really just enjoyed the way I smelled wearing it. So that's why it's a standout. It's not like I got any compliments or anything like that, but I just loved the way I smelled wearing this fragrance. And I really enjoyed the wearing experience at night. However, the reason there's a bad standout is because the next morning, so this is when I wore at night, and then the next morning when I woke up, I could still smell some of it on my skin, and I had a personal training session to go to. So because I could still smell some of it on my skin, I didn't want to spray another fragrance on to go to the gym. I wasn't about to take a shower before the gym. So I, in a poor judgment call, decided I was going to spray a little bit more of this on. So I was going to double down on what was already on my skin. Now, when I say I smelled a little bit on my skin, it was very light. But I decided, you know what? I'm going to go in with just 3 sprays. So I sprayed my wrist and pressed them together, which I never do, but I did do that this time. So I sprayed my wrist, pressed them together. I sprayed one time down my chest, and I sprayed the back of my neck. Why the heck did I do that? Y'all, this fragrance is a beast. This is not a gym scent. By the time I left the gym, nobody complained, but it really annoyed me. I don't think it was that strong, like people were smelling it or anything. I didn't get any funny looks, but I will tell you that by the time I got home from the gym, I was annoyed with this fragrance because it was just too much. It wasn't like it was suffocating me, but I could constantly smell it the entire time I was working out, and it's hot in the gym. Yeah, it was just too much going on. This is not a gym scent. This is not something I would ever recommend anybody wear to the gym. So I have no idea what the hell I was thinking by spraying a little bit on. So yeah, don't do that, okay? It didn't ruin the scent for me, but I will never do that again. So in the future, and generally what I do when this happens is if I spray on something really heavy and I do smell it on my skin at all the next day, if it's something really heavy and deep like this, I don't usually add any to it. I just, you know, leave my body as is and go ahead and go work out, and it's not usually a problem. But yeah, I messed up this time. So this one is a standout for a good reason and a bad reason, but honestly, the bad reason is all my fault. So again, that's a YSL Baby Cat. The second standout for the week is Virtus Paris Vanilla Oud. So I wore this one on Friday night just to hang around with myself. My husband was out with his friends, so I was just like chilling by myself, watching some TV, and I felt like this would be a good choice because it's a fragrance that I love, but it's quite heavy. So a lot of times I don't end up wearing this to bed because I don't want it to be too strong for my husband. But I wore it on Friday night and loved it, really enjoyed wearing it. I felt like it just served purpose. It did its job. I loved what it was smelling like on me, and I really just enjoyed it. And then when my husband got home, when he gave me a kiss while I was asleep, he did compliment me. Why do I remember that? I don't know, because I was asleep, but I always remember when he comes in. So again, that is Vanilla Oud from Virtus Paris. And then the third standout is actually a combination. So this combo is Thamine Blue Heart layered with vanilla powder by Matière Premiere. So one of the days of this week, I layered these two together, and y'all, this combination was hitting, okay? So it had to be a standout. I've never layered vanilla powder, but if you watch my most recent video, you may know this was one of my favorite fragrances of the past month or so. I've never layered with it, but layering these two together, I felt like it was a match made in heaven. It gave me like a thick coconutty vanilla. So this one is like a thicker, like coconut saffron kind of dark-ish scent. But with the coconut, that still makes it like summertime appropriate in my opinion. And then vanilla powder is a vanilla and coconut scent that's not extremely sweet, not extremely tropical, but beautiful. And together, y'all, these just did what they're supposed to do. So I could definitely see myself layering these two again, especially for like a date night. And yeah, these, I love them together. I really did. I felt like they paired, like they were always meant to go together. So again, that is Thameen London Blue Heart and Vanilla Powder by Matiere Premier. So those were the fragrances I wore for the past week. Let me know if you've tried any of these fragrances. What did you think of them? Also, let us know in the comments, what was your one standout fragrance from the past week? And whether that's for a good reason or for a bad reason, make sure you share so we can all join in the conversation. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I upload videos every Sunday and Wednesday, so I have a ton of content you can check out. Also, check out my website. It's www.simplyayesha.com. And if you want to connect more, follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. And all those links for my social media, along with links for the products I mentioned, will be in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.